Hello and welcome to this lesson on angles formed in the same segment. By the time you finish this video, you will be able to identify when the angles in the same segment theorem applies by spotting a common chord and common arc in a circle diagram. Calculate missing angles by first finding an interior angle using triangle angle sum, then transferring it using the same segment rule. And justify your solutions clearly in exam style using correct mathematical language. Let's get started. Let's begin by understanding what a segment is, because this idea is the key to this entire topic. Look at the circle in the diagram. We have 2 points on the circumference, point A at the top and point B at the bottom. Now these 2 points are joined by a straight line. This straight line is called a chord. So remember, a chord is simply a straight line that joins 2 points on the circle. Now look at the shaded region. This curved region between the chord and the edge of the circle is called a segment. So a segment is the area between a chord and the arc of the circle. Now let's break that down clearly. The chord is the straight boundary, and the arc is the curved part of the circle. The space in between them is the segment. Now here is an important idea. A circle can actually have 2 segments formed by the same chord. One is the larger region, and the other is the smaller region. But in most problems, we focus on the segment where the angles are formed. Now take a moment to visualize this. Imagine the chord as a divider, slicing the circle into 2 parts. Each part is a segment. Now, why is this important? Because in this topic, we will be looking at angles that lie in the same segment, and these angles have a special property: they are equal. But before we get to that rule, you must be very confident with identifying the chord, the arc, and the segment. So remember the key idea. A segment is the region between a chord and the arc of a circle. Understanding this clearly will help you recognize where angles are formed and how they are related in the next steps. Now let's bring everything together and focus on the key rule for this topic. We are now looking at angles formed in the same segment, and this is one of the most powerful circle theorems. First, look at the chord. We have a chord from A to B. Now notice something important. There are 2 angles, one at point C and another at point D. Both of these angles are formed using the same chord, AB. They are also looking at the same arc of the circle. This is the key observation. Now follow the steps shown. Step 1, spot the circle rule. We identify that both angles are standing on the same chord and in the same segment. This tells us we can apply the rule. Angles in the same segment are equal. Step 2, unlock one missing angle. Once we recognize this relationship, we immediately know that the 2 angles are equal, even without calculation. So angle ACB is equal to angle ADB. Step 3, flow toward the target angle. Now we use this equality to help us solve the problem. If one of the angles is known, the other must be exactly the same. So instead of calculating both angles separately, we transfer the value directly. Now take a moment to understand why this works. Both angles are looking at the same chord AB from the same side of the circle. So they must be equal. This is the key idea of the theorem. So remember clearly, if 2 angles are in the same segment, they are equal. And the way to spot this is same chord, same arc, same side of the circle. Once you see that pattern, you can immediately apply the rule and move forward with confidence. Now let's dive into some exam-style practice question. You can pause the video and try yourself. Question 1. ABCD are points on a circle with center O. Chords AC and BD intersect at point E. We are asked to find angle ABE, labeled as X in the diagram. This question is worth 2 marks, so let's go step by step and focus on understanding the structure first. Now before jumping into calculations, we follow the steps shown. Step 1, spot the circle rule. Look carefully at the diagram. We can see triangle ACD inside the circle. We are given 2 angles in that triangle. Angle ADC is 92 degrees, and angle CAD is 24 degrees. Now, since this is a triangle, we can use a basic angle rule. The sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So we write 24 plus 92 plus angle ACD equals 180. Now simplify this. 24 plus 92 gives 116. So we now have 116 plus angle ACD equals 180. Now subtract 116 from both sides. Angle ACD equals 180 minus 116. So angle ACD equals 64 degrees. This is our first important result. Now pause here for a moment. We have unlocked a new angle inside the circle using triangle rules. This is exactly what step 2 is about, unlocking one missing angle. Now we move to step 3, flow toward the target angle. We are trying to find angle ABE, which is at point B. Now look at angle ACD, the one we just found. Notice that angle ACD and angle ABE both stand on the same chord, AD. They are both looking at the same arc of the circle. This means we can apply the key rule. Angles in the same segment are equal, so angle ACD is equal to angle ABE. Since angle ACD is 64 degrees, angle ABE must also be 64 degrees. Now take a moment to understand the full flow. We started by spotting a triangle, used triangle angle sum to find a missing angle, then recognized the same segment rule and transferred that angle directly. So even though the diagram looks complex, the solution comes from combining simple steps. So the key idea is this: find an angle inside the circle first, then use the same segment rule to transfer it. This is how you move from one part of the diagram to the target angle with confidence. Now let's complete the solution and bring everything together step by step. We already found an important angle earlier. Angle ACD is equal to 64 degrees. Now, this is the key to unlocking the final answer. Let's continue by following the structure shown. Step 1, recall what we have. Angle ADC is 92 degrees and angle CAD is 24 degrees. So we use the triangle angle sum rule. 24 plus 92 plus angle ACD equals 180. From this, we found angle ACD equals 64 degrees. This earns 1 mark. Now step 2, identify the circle rule. Look carefully at angles ACD and ABD. These two angles both stand on the same chord, AD. This is very important, because when two angles stand on the same chord and lie in the same segment, they are equal. So we can say angle ACD equals angle ABD. So angle ABD is also 64 degrees. This earns another mark. Now step 3, move toward the target angle. We are asked to find angle ABE. Look carefully at the diagram. Angle ABE and angle ABD are actually the same angle at point B. So angle ABE equals angle ABD. And since angle ABD is 64 degrees, angle ABE must also be 64 degrees. So the final answer is angle ABE equals 64 degrees. Now take a moment to reflect on the full process. We started with a triangle, used the triangle angle sum to find a missing angle, then applied the same segment rule, and transferred that angle across the circle. This is a classic strategy. Find an angle first, then move it using circle theorems. So remember this key idea. Angles standing on the same chord, in the same segment, are equal. If you can spot that pattern quickly, you can solve these problems efficiently and confidently.